What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the stream, and today for you we are going to be kicking off season number 2. As you can see, we are a few games into the season already, and we are off to a hot 4-0 start, so we are hoping to keep it rolling today. As you just saw on the screen, though, those are the lineups for today. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited, although we do have a very tough matchup facing off against Spencer Strider today. The 2022 NL Cy Young, and just overall a great pitcher, something like a 92 overall or something like that. So he's going to be a tough matchup, but we're kicking it off here with Michael Garcia leading off. And let's get rolling. Okay, so now we got MJ Melendez at the plate. He has a 1-1 count, standing in the box, and whoa, watch out! That is going to be a hit by pitch. Don't worry, MJ, we got ice. Take first base. Let's try to get on the board here. Bobby Witt at the dish now with an 0-1 count, facing Strider. And boom, he's going to hit a piss rod, but it's right at the second or shortstop, unfortunately. That is a perfect leading to a double play. Can you guys believe that? Bobby Witt had more than a few hard-hit balls today, so that's not going to be the last one, but man, he scorched that, but unfortunately it's the tailor-made 6-4-3, tinker to Evers the chance. If you guys understand the reference, then you are my kind of person. So we have Josiah Gray on the mound today. He's going to be facing Kiner Falefa, who is going to fly out to left field on the first pitch of the game. Not bad. Good start for Josiah Gray. I'm pretty excited to see what we can get out of Josiah Gray. I know we picked him up off the market as a non-tendered free agent. I think he could be possibly good. We'll see how this start goes and how the rest of the season goes. So now he's facing Vaughn Grissom in an 0-0 count, and he's going to be first pitch swinging again as well, and that's going to be an easy ground out to second base. Wow, I'm mixing up shortstop and second base quite a bit today. And now we're facing Austin Riley, who, he's going to be first pitch swinging as well. And that is going to be a lazy fly out to right field. And, hey, thank you, Braves. That's going to be a nice 1-2-3 inning with, let me count them, 1, 2, 3 pitches. Very rare that you'll get one of those, but, hey, I'll take it. So Vinny Pasquantino's at the dish right now. He's got a 3-2 count facing Spencer Strider, and he's going to go the old 5.5 hole for a single. Other way. The old Tony Gwynn move there, just taking what the pitcher gives you. A nice, strong hit to the opposite field, and we have a leadoff runner on base now. See, nicely put there. Behind him now is going to be Gio Urshela facing a 2-2 count. Tough matchup for a righty against Spencer Strider, but Urshela is ready. Is he, though? Because what is he swinging at? That is way out of the zone. That is unacceptable for a strikeout. But here comes Edward Olivares. He's got a 2-0 count, a nice plus count here, and he's going to chop one down the line to left field, and that's going to be 2 bases. Or not, I guess not. So kind of was hoping that ball was going to get into the corner so I could get a double, but unfortunately it hit off the wall, and the left fielder was able to keep everybody at bay. So now Nate Eaton is at the plate. He has a 3-2 count, trying to keep this line moving, and that is a strikeout way out in front of the slide piece. Spencer Strider has one of the best in the bigs. And yeah, so now we're in trouble. 0-0 count, Drew Waters. What even is that? Just the laziest of all pop-ups, and that is a threat that has not come to pass. So now we're going back to the bottom of the second. Ronald Acuna facing Josiah Gray, and that ball is not coming back. Tried to throw a slider there, and that ball just ended up center cut, and that is one of the best players in all of baseball, and you are not getting away with that. Nice animation as Ronald Acuna going around third base. Let's check out the replay here in a second. So, yeah, 1-1 count. Was trying to get a slider maybe down and off the plate, and instead it ended up 433 feet away from home plate. So that's not ideal. Now Michael Harris right behind him in a 1-1 count. He is going to lift a ball into center field that's going to just drop in front of Kyle Isbell. A little bit disappointed that my platinum center field defender could not make that play. And, now we're facing a little bit of trouble. Matt Olson at the plate, but he's first pitch swinging, and he hits ball hard, but it's right at Michael Garcia, and that is going to be a 6-4-3 double play rally killer. So, yeah, Olson really got on this one, and that ball got on Michael Garcia really fast, but able to clean it up and we are able to get 2 outs. And now we're facing Marcell Ozuna with a 2-1 count, and he's going to just push one into right field against the shift, away from the shift actually. And now two outs, and the Braves are threatening again, but Sean Murphy is going to strike out on a 2-2 pitch off the plate, and Josiah Gray is out of some damage there, but not before Ronald Acuna could tattoo a pitch to dead center field and give the Braves an early 1-0 lead. So going to the bottom half, we are going to have Kyle Isbell with a 3-2 count, and he is going to square up this pitch very well, right down the middle, but just not enough power to get that over the center fielder's head. Strong exit velo, but unfortunately that is just going to be out number 1. And now we are with 2 outs. We've got MJ Melendez back at the play with a 1-2 count, and that is not going to be the last one of those that he has today. MJ Melendez had a rough day, and that was just the start of it right there with a strikeout on a 1-2 pitch. Now we're facing Isaiah Connor Falefa. Kyle Isbell, not a great jump on that, and just, I don't know, Connor Falefa just found a way to kind of just hit that one off his fists and, drop it into center field, but he's getting a little too greedy. So Melendez, not a great defensive catcher, but man, he's got a hose behind the dish, and that is gone. So now we got 2 outs instead of having one guy on base with 1 out. Check out the StatCast here. Melendez with a 1.78 pop time. Falefa with some good speed, but that's not going to get it done. And Melendez is hyping himself up behind the dish there. So Vaughn Grissom's got a 2-2 count now. And he is going to hit a soft grounder to shortstop, but Michael Garcia does not charge it, and Vaughn Grissom's able to beat it out. I was kind of upset about this play. I didn't know what Michael Garcia was doing, and we're going to pay because on a 1-1 pitch, Austin Riley says, yo, dog, I'm going to make you pay for that. And he launches a nuke to left field. Oh, I tried to throw a breaking ball there, and I just kind of hung it right down the middle. And this ball just crushed. 435, exit velo of 108. Surprised it didn't go even further. Austin Riley, one of the best power hitters in all of baseball. He will make you pay every time with some stuff like that. And the line's going to keep moving because Ronald Acuna with an 0-1 pitch drops it in front of Isbell. And another crazy play. I don't know what happened there, but that was a single that now turned into a double. So the wheels are coming off defensively for the Royals right now. And that's not good. But again, Ronald Acuna getting super aggressive. And I don't know why he's trying to steal third base with 2 outs and a lefty up and a cannon behind the plate. But hey, I'll take it. We're getting ourselves out of some trouble again there. But not before Austin Riley can make us pay. Braves are already stacking up hits. 3 runs on 7 hits already. And we're only through 3. But Bobby Witt's back at the plate. And remember how I told you he has hit a couple hard balls today? Well, he's going to hit another one. Perfect. But that was right at the right fielder. Just not Bobby Witt's day as he's hit a couple of scorchers. But right at people, and he goes down 0-2 for the day. Gio Urshela back at the plate, 2-2 count. He had a rough day as well. Tough for a righty-righty matchup against Spencer Strider, and that is strikeout number 2 for him. Back on the mound, Josiah Gray is facing Michael Harris, and he is going to hit a piss rod right to Bobby Witt. Surprised he didn't take his face off over there, but it's caught. Then Matt Olson's up with a 1-2 count, and we're going to buzz the tower a little too much, leading to a hit by pitch. Marcell Ozuna with a 3-2 count's going to take a walk. So now we're getting ourselves into some trouble. Sean Murphy's coming to plate. 1-2 pitch, up and in. Appeal to first base, and got him! So that's going to be a big second out for us. Now we are trying to fight out of this jam again in the 4th inning, and we're going to get a soft grounder to first place. Tough play for Pasquantino, but he makes it. Very calmly made that play. Not a great defender at first place, but a pretty impressive play there nonetheless. Back of the dish, Edward Olivares in a 2-1 count. He's going to rip a single to center field, and we have a guy back on base. So we're trying to get any offense we can going to try to chip away at this lead and fight back against Spencer Strider. But in an 0-2 count, Spencer Strider against Nate Eaton, no chance. Another great slider at the bottom of the zone from Spencer Strider, and that is going to be all she wrote for Nate Eaton. Drew Waters in a 2-2 count. And Edward Olivares is in motion, but we're going to swing and miss. Is he going to get the stolen base? Yes, he is. So Olivares doesn't steal a whole lot of bags, but he does have some good speed, so we might try to look to get him in motion more this season. Now Kyle Isbell with the runners with a duck on the pond. Counts up the middle, but does not get through Eli White. Can he beat it out? No. Eli White with a tough play at shortstop to get a pretty quick Kyle Isbell and keep the score at 3-0 and send the Braves back to the dish. Josiah Gray facing Austin Riley again, and that is going to be a walk. I'm sorry, that was Vaughn Grissom on a 3-2 count, but he's going to extract a little bit of revenge against Austin Riley for the home run last at bat with a 1-2 strikeout. Ronald Acuna on a 3-2 count. That is going to be a ground out to short or third base. Sorry. And that is a nice, smooth play from Bobby Witt, flashing a little bit of leather over there at third base, going to his right, just sliding down. The former shortstop still fleet of foot and makes a strong throw across the diamond to get us back to the sticks. Now Michael Garcia up with a 1-2 count, again facing Spencer Strider, and that's going to be a strikeout. I mentioned again, it's a tough matchup for a righty against Spencer Strider. MJ Melendez doesn't have that excuse, but what is he swinging at? Just Jesus. Like, that's the second strikeout for MJ Melendez. But Bobby Witt's just not your average righty. He's going to hit another scorcher. But this time, it's not going to be caught anybody. It's going to be over the head of the left fielder, and Bobby Witt is going to be standing at second base with an easy double. And now we're threatening. Maybe we can get a run. We got the middle of the order coming up. One of our best hitters in Vinny Pasquantino. Let's see if we can get it going. We'll check out the Bobby Witt hit again. He's been all over the ball today. Really just, his timing's just on point. So here's Pasquantino with a 1-0 count. And he is going to get a pitch right down the middle. He hits very hard, but a great play over there by the slick fielding first baseman Matt Olson, and that is going to end the inning. So we're going to pull Josiah Gray here for Taylor Clark. The final numbers on Gray are 5 innings pitched, 7 hits, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 3 earned runs. Not the greatest start for him in his first start this season. Now Taylor Clark is going to be facing Mike Larraz in a 1-0 count, and he is going to airmail a pitch into right field. And that is going to create trouble for us. Nobody out, runner on second base, and this is just hurting ourselves right now. But we're going to face Matt Olson with a 2-2 count and get him on a strikeout there. So, all right, Taylor Clark making up a little bit. Now he's facing Marcelo Zuna on an 0-2 count, and he's getting a chance to redeem himself. This one a little bit easier to play, and a nice soft throw to first base for the second out. And now we've got 2 outs and Sean Murphy to face. And on a 2-1 count, Murphy going to just hit a lazy fly ball in the center field. Our platinum defender in Kyle Isbell is all over it, and we are going to go back to the sticks. Trying to get on Spencer Strider. Gio Urshela with 2 strikeouts is going to rip a single down the line on a 3-2 count. Finally getting off the schneid after 2 straight strikeouts to start the game. Good for Gio Urshela. Spencer Strider with an 0-0 count, runner on first base. He is going to first pitch swing this, and I don't know what he was swinging at, but damn if it don't matter, because that is another single, and we now have runners on first and second with nobody out. We are threatening. The top of the order is right around the corner. And Spencer Strider, that's going to be all she wrote for him. The final numbers on him, 6+ innings pitched, 6 hits, 9 strikeouts, 0 walks, but he's still responsible for 2 runners, 1 on first and 1 on second. And the Braves are going to be turning to Tyler Matzik in relief. The lefty out of the pen with some pretty decent numbers last year, and in 1 outing this year, he has looked okay. Only 2/3 of an inning, though, so maybe we can try to get to him. Maybe we can break through here now that Spencer Strider is off the bump. And the first hitter for Tyler Matzik is going to be Nate Eaton. Good speed here, 2-2 count, and yeah, you just heard the announcer jinx right there. And what am I going to do? Right after that, hard hit ball, but right at the second baseman, and that's the one thing that could not happen. 4-6-3 double play. We are going to get a run out of that. So that's good, I guess. But yeah, didn't want a rally killer right there. That just completely makes the start over from scratch, and we're hoping to get more than just that out of there. Drew Waters now facing Matzik with a 3-2 count. And Matzik's going to just put him down with an easy slider up in the zone. Thought I could do something with that pitch up there, but yeah, it was not meant to be. And we go to the middle of the 7th. It is stretch time, and we are still down 3-1 right now. So as Isaiah Kiner-Falefa back at the plate again, and on a 2-2 count, he is going to hit a scorcher to left field, and that is going to start the Braves off with a runner on first base. So we finally get a run, but now the Braves are already threatening, and then Vaughn Grissom's going to add to that problem by hitting just a soft grounder in the right field. But hey, sometimes it's not as hard as you hit it. It's just somewhere times where you place it. And that is going to be a single. And now we're in trouble middle of the order. Austin Riley on a 2-2 count. He's going to find the hole again. We're going to try to come up throwing with Edward Olivares, but we're going to stand no chance getting Kiner-Falefa at the plate. And now it's first and third with a run already in. So that is problematic. Now we're facing Ronald Acuna, 1-2 counts. Try to go off the plate here, and we'll get us what looks to be a double play ball, but it eats up Nate Eden, and everybody's going to end up being safe, and another run is going to score. It has been a rough day in the field for our guys. Not what I expected, because we got some pretty good fielders. So we're going to have to go to Dick Lovelady, and he's going to be facing Michael Harris, and he's going to strike him out on a 1-2 count. Now we're facing Matt Olson. That is going to be a soft ground out to second base on a 1-1 count, and that is going to be ending the 7th, but not before damage can be done. Now Dylan Lee is in relief for the Atlanta Braves. Michael Garcia facing him. He hits lefties pretty well, and he's going to hit a pretty hard hit ball into the gap now, and that's going to be a leadoff double for Michael Garcia, so you'll love to see that. Top of the order getting rolling. Maybe we can chip into this lead a little bit. Still got a chance here if we can get some runs in this half of the inning. See, he was ready for this pitch. Nice. He loves facing lefties. Good contact and power numbers, and he takes advantage of that opportunity. But MJ Melendez is back at the dish, and we mentioned a couple of times already, he had a rough day at the plate, and it's going to continue here. Another slider off the plate, and MJ Melendez just can't handle it. So that's going to be 2 outs. Bobby Witt at the dish here, working a 3-2 count. He's going to hit another scorcher, right? Actually, he's going to take a walk. Bobby Witt, the guy who does not walk, works a walk. So now we're threatening with first and second with 2 outs, and a little bit questionable of a pitching change. They are going to go to Joe Jimenez here, despite having a lefty on the mound and a lefty in Vinny Pasquantino coming up. So is this going to come back to bite them? I guess we'll find out in a couple seconds. But hey, Jimenez 6 ERA, not that great of a pitcher. And Vinny Pasquantino steps into the dish with an 0-0 count, and he says, bet. Right down the middle, and Pasquantino is going to hit a 3-run bomb to left center field. And we are right back in this ball game, down by 1 run here in the bottom of the 8th. So yeah, a seriously questionable pitching change. I don't know what the computer was thinking in that situation. Dylan Lee had just come into the game, so there was no reason like he would have been tired or anything like that. But hey, I guess sometimes managers try to outthink themselves, and Pasquantino stayed ready and just hit a scorcher off of Joe Jimenez, and that puts us right back in this game. Was really excited to have Pasquantino in this spot. I thought we could do some damage, and man, he did. So he hit this ball 408 with a 101.5 exit velocity, so you'll love to see that. And now we've got Gio Urshela at the plate with a 2-2 count. Got a hit in his last at-bat, but that is going to be his 3rd strikeout of the game, and he went down looking without a fight. Just, you got to get the bat off your shoulder in those situations. So we take one more look at the majestic bomb from Vinny Pasquantino, and take a look at the scoreboard, man. That thing is filling up. 4 runs on 8 hits with 2 errors, 5 runs on 10 hits with 1 error. A little bit of everything going on in this game. But we're going to be going to Jose Cuas in relief, trying to keep this game close so we can go to the top of the 9th and maybe try to take the lead back. So Marcell Ozuna is going to work a 3-run walk. That's not how we want to start there. We're getting ourselves into some early trouble. Sean Murphy on an 0-0 count. Runner in motion, but it's not going to matter because that's going to be a 5.5 hole single there. Damn, we just got ourselves in this game again, and we're threatened with the runners on first and second. But Eli White at the plate. This is going to be I don't even know what to call that. A pop out or foul tip? Whatever, but I'll take it. That is an out there. So now we're looking a little bit better. Now Connor Falifa at the plate. This is a good slider from QS. That's going to be an 0-2 strikeout. And we are going to work out of that jam just to face the 2023 NL reliever of the year. I think he had like 62 saves, like a 1.5 ERA. So yeah, this is not the matchup you want to be down in 1 run, but hey, we're determined, and let's go after AJ Minter. So Edward Olivares has a 2-2 count leading off here, and AJ Minter is going to put him down. Good changeup. He doesn't use it a lot, but he's going to get Olivares out in front there. Now he's facing Nate Eaton with an 0-1 count, and Eaton is going to hit a soft ground ball to the shortstop, and this is going to be an easy play for out number 2. So we are down to our last AB right here. And we're going to be pinch hitting Harrison Bader, who is out of the lineup today for a scheduled day off. You see he's off to a scorching hot start to the season. He has worked a 2-2 count. Now he's got good power and speed. We're hoping we can do something with him, right? Right? And Minter's slider is going to be just too much. And that is going to be the end of the game. The Braves are going to take this one 5-4 to end the Kansas City Royals 4-game winning streak to start this 2024 season, the second season of our rebuild. Yeah, Spencer Strider just was a little bit too much for me early on. Pitching staff struggled quite a bit, so did the defense. Josiah Gray wasn't sharp. Defense kind of let me down in a couple of key spots as well. That error on what should have been a double play ball against Acuna late really hurt us because that was the extra run that ended up costing us. Yeah, so not much else to say about that. Just going to finish checking out a couple of highlights here and get to the box score. Just want to let you guys know that we have this video here should kick off quite a long streak of content drops. I have a lot of stuff and videos already prepared. I just had this commentary that I needed to put together that took a little bit of time. So yeah, this should kick off a pretty long streak of videos straight. And we'll keep getting some content as we try to rebuild those Kansas City Royals and build them into a world champion. But anyways, as you guys check out the box scores here one last time, you want to check it out. But anyways, in the meantime, between time, I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'm gone. Deuces.